If you're thinking about buying a home, one of the first things you're probably wondering is this neighborhood safe? It's a fair question, but it's not always a simple one. Hi, I'm Gail Hutcherson, your trusted realtor for every move. Safety can mean different things to different people, and every neighborhood has its own vibe, strengths, and concerns. So today, I'm sharing 5 practical ways to evaluate a neighborhood's safety so you can feel confident about where you're planning to live. Number one, look up local crime data. Let's start with the basics. Do your homework using some crime data platforms. Here are 3 sites I recommend. First off, crimemapping.com. This one pulls data directly from police departments showing incidents on a live map. You can filter by thefts, break ins, assaults, and more. Cityprotect.com. Similar concept, but it also lets you sign up for alerts if anything new pops up in the area you're researching. And don't forget your local sheriff's office or police websites. A lot of counties and cities now provide public safety dashboards or incident maps. But here's the important thing to keep in mind: numbers don't tell the full story. One area might show more incidents simply because it reports more accurately. Another might look quiet but underreports smaller issues. Use this as a starting point, not your only reference. And here's a pro tip: if you're comparing multiple areas, focus on trends over time, not just one snapshot. One other thing, check community Facebook groups and Nextdoor. While these are not always 100% accurate, they can give a feel for what neighbors are experiencing and talking about. Now, what the numbers don't show is the day to day lifestyle. In most metro Atlanta suburbs, you'll find communities that are tight knit, family oriented, and very active. I've helped many buyers relocate here from across the country, and what they often tell me after settling in is this: it's quieter than I expected. People wave when they drive by, neighbors walk their dogs and chat. I feel at ease. Now, those are the kinds of things you pick up when you actually visit the area, not from a website. Number two, visit at different times of day. Check out the neighborhood in the morning, during the afternoon, and after dark. You'll get a sense of how active or quiet it is. It's important. It's a simple way, but powerful way to observe how the area functions. For instance, in the morning, are people walking dogs, heading to work, or kids waiting for buses? And in the afternoon, how's the traffic? Are there noisy areas or busy commercial zones? And in the evening or after dark, are the streets well lit? Do you feel safe sitting outside? These different time blocks give you a more complete picture, because what looks great at 1 p.m. might feel completely different at 10 p.m. And if you can't travel, no problem. Use Google Maps Street View and even YouTube neighborhood walkthroughs. Many cities have local creators who walk or drive communities and post full videos. I do that myself from time to time. Now, number three, talk to the neighbors. This tip might seem old school, but it's incredibly effective. Once you're touring homes or even just scoping out neighborhoods, try talking to neighbors you see outside or people walking pets and working in their yard. And don't forget clerks at local coffee shops or stores. Ask questions like, how long have you lived here? Or what do you like most about the area? And also ask them, is there anything they'd change if they could? And here's a bonus: if you're relocating with kids or older family members, ask the locals about nearby parks, community events, and how walkable things are. Most of the time, you're going to get an honest feedback that goes way beyond what any website can tell you. Number 4, watch for visible red flags. This is where your eyes and instincts come in. So, as you're driving or walking through a neighborhood, pay attention to signs that might raise concern, such as boarded up homes or lots of vacant properties or overgrown yards and neglected common areas, lack of street lights or poorly lit alleyways, excessive beware of dog or no trespassing signs at every other house. Are there abandoned vehicles or trash piled up? These may signal a lack of investment, community support, or just low overall pride and ownership. And is there frequent police activity in non emergency situations? While it's great to have responsive police, constant activity may be worth looking into. Also, check for positive signs. Are there community watch signs? Are there well maintained landscaping, neighbors greeting each other, busy parks and walking trails? These all reflect strong engagement, and that's just as important as crime stats. And by all means, when you visit a neighborhood, pay attention to your gut. If something feels off, take note. Don't ignore that feeling. Now, number 5, define what safety means to you because safety is very personal. What feels safe to you might not match someone else's checklist. For some, it's all about crime stats, but for others, it's about feeling comfortable walking the dog at night or letting the kids play outside. So ask yourself, do you want sidewalks, street lights, or a gated entrance? Would you prefer to be close to emergency services like a hospital or fire station? Or is walkability important to you? Do you prefer a quiet street or busier area with more activity? Do you want a strong HOA or a more looser community feel? Because it's not just about stats. It's about how you feel living there every day. Knowing what's important to you and what you need to feel safe is key to choosing the right neighborhood. Now, I have to tell you, it's important that you understand this quick legal side note. As a realtor, I'm not allowed to label a neighborhood as safe or unsafe. Why? Well, it's due to fair housing laws. Fair housing laws protect against steering and discrimination. So I'm not allowed to make value judgments based on safety. Making statements about safety can be interpreted as steering, especially if it influences someone's housing decision based on race, income, or family structure. But here's what I can do. I can give you access to public resources. I can share local insight about walkability, school zones, and commute times. I can help you weigh lifestyle factors like nearby amenities, parks, and shopping. You're never alone in the process. You just need the right questions to ask. I can point you to the right resources, share my knowledge of the area, and help you ask the right questions to make the best decision for you. So, let's recap those 5 safety tips for evaluating a neighborhood safety. Number 1, research crime stats using crime mapping or local police websites. Visit the neighborhood at different times or use virtual tools. Talk to people who live there, online or in person. Walk or drive around to observe the surroundings and look for visible red flags like despair, poor lighting, or empty housing. And also know what safety means for you and choose a place that fits your lifestyle. So, is any neighborhood completely safe? The truth is, no place is perfect and crime can happen anywhere. But when you combine the data with real world experience, you'll get a much clearer picture. So if you're relocating and want navigating neighborhoods or have safety concerns or just need to know where to start your home search, I'd love to be your guide. That's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave you some helpful insights on how to evaluate a neighborhood safety. If you have additional questions about this topic or Metro Atlanta in general, drop them in the comments or reach out to me directly. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be first to know when I post new content. I've got a lot of great topics coming up, from buying tips to community spotlights and everything in between. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Have a blessed day. Again, thank you for watching.